Greetings, everyone. Welcome to this reading. So, I did not want to do a reading today for quite a few reasons. But here we are. So, let's flip some cards. I did not want to show up this week in particular because it's a very hectic energy. Because there's a lot of stuff happening in the astral. There's like so many changes going on, very, very powerful. Especially with this last week of Pluto and Capricorn, and also with the energy in the collective that has felt very combative, very divisive, very divided, with the whole US election thingy going on. And I want to say it's the energy of the split earth really is being felt. I have personally really put distance between me and spiritual communities. Mostly because nowadays everyone seems to be an expert in everything, right? If you guys are here, it's because you trust me with spiritual guidance. I talk about ascension. I talk about healing, energy healing, everything you need to know for your spiritual journey. Now, I do not come here to give political opinions, and seeing that some spiritual leaders that I actually trusted and been following for some time, all of a sudden just throwing around a bunch of nonsense made out of fear, out of division, out of just pure nonsense, pure nonsense. And it's like this is exactly what we are, what is happening. Okay, Four of Wands. This is exactly what is happening this week with the full moon in Taurus, because you see, Four of Wands is stability, is foundation. Okay, this can represent like structures, can represent marriages as well. It's like something that is solid. Okay, when we base our foundation, and by foundation, I can also mean belief system. There are so many belief systems that are trying to crumble right now. And people are holding on to them very tightly, right? And these comfort zones, this belief system that we have built in this person is bad, this person is doing this person is doing that, these beliefs have to crumble. This is codependency. This is perceiving our safety in something external. Okay, it's a skewed perception of reality. It's an illusion. Okay, I am obviously not going to talk about politics, but it's this is the same conversation everywhere. It's the idea of taking sides. Is the same circle and the same cycle of victim, perpetrator, savior. This is how human psychology has operated for so long. And if we keep seeing ourselves looping around in that same old cycle, whether we see ourselves as like victims and we wait for some sort of savior, these are all perceptions. They're not real. They're not real. And so it's seeing everyone throwing around opinions, belief systems, right? Even me showing up today with my, seemingly superior, non-duality, enlightened opinion. It's boring. It's just boring, okay? Everything that is made out of old limiting structures and beliefs just has to crumble. Okay, so this is why I didn't want to show up. And this is also why over the next months, especially during winter season, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna take it slowly. You guys, I shared about this season being the season of restoration. Winter is where we, go inward, withdraw from the world, gather our strength for what's coming. And also, I feel like it's a time of the year where right now, with all that is happening, collectively, but also astrologically, I feel like I'm hearing it's like a time to step back from, to let the dust settle and like see, like let people choose their side of the earth, let people, deal with their own projecting and programming and everything, and like emerge from there just differently, right? Like I want to restructure everything that we're doing here because mainly it was not supposed to be about twin flames. It was not supposed to be not even about ascension, right? Initially, it was supposed to be a place for new Earth visionaries, for the new Earth leaders, for the new Earth creators who want to get outside of the box, which is the matrix, and into the new Earth, right? Well, turns out that the process was indeed ascension, but now it's like we gotta come into more grounded teachings, into more grounded, more solid, more tangible projects. This is why um there's just a lot that's going to be changing in my messaging and the way I show up. And you guys are going to start seeing that starting from next year, March. And I'm very, very excited for those of you who have been there for this whole journey. A lot of the people that still follow me today have been there ever since the beginning. And I'm so grateful for you all. And those of you who want to keep being updated about what's coming next, and you want to keep being guided towards the new Earth and your new Earth purpose, and just be part of this this community, join my newsletter. All right, I may be opening another channel as well. A lot of stuff happening, but enough rambling about me. So, I actually had some notes. Well, the most important is what showed up here. It's this full moon in Taurus that is coming up. We had the 11/11 portal, which was all about new beginning. We have Pluto moving into Aquarius next week, and Sagittarius season, which is a lot of masculine energy coming up. Mars has moved into Leo as well. So there's a lot of impulsive energy coming up from the masculine collective, which actually was quite annoying. This is one of the other reason why I didn't want to show up, because every time I was tuning into the masculine collective, I was feeling this impulsive energy, and that's just disrespectful towards the divine feminine, because like a lot of them are just want to sweep things under the carpet and not look at the past or take responsibility or take accountability for many things from the past, and they want to do things the old way. They want to do things from the ego again. They want to do things without consulting higher guidance. And this is just not how things work in the new Earth. So they need more time. They need more time to tune into the divine rescuer. Okay, this is powerful. Okay. I'm getting something very, very important. So this is a message for the new Earth visionaries, for the new Earth leaders with regards to the age of Aquarius. That's what I'm hearing, which means that from now until the beginning of next year, let's just say, stop waiting for a rescuer. That was the question that I was like, that was the message that I was hearing. What loud and clear. I wanted to say wide and clear. Stop waiting for a rescuer, Meaning, stop looking at yourself as a victim. A lot of you have been victims, whether in this lifetime or another. We all have. But is in this I just saw 144. It is through perpetuating this mindset that is we are disempowering ourselves. Okay. Stop taking sides. Stop pointing fingers. Stop projecting. Stop believing that your outlook on life it's the almighty authority and the absolute truth. When we project our own wounding, our own insecurity on the world, on what's going on what we perceive as going on, this is where we're going to keep ending up in the same position of having to be rescued. And this is something that came up in a personal session as well. It's like the stability has to be inward. Okay. Security, stability. This is exactly what is happening right now with this full moon in Taurus. It's like we're going to start seeing the structures, the foundations that we have built on illusions, okay, on the illusion of comfort, on the illusion of security, on the illusion of safety. It's like our comfort zones, right? External communities, belief systems as well, places, jobs, everything that is not serving our highest good and our highest timeline has to crumble. And I mean, it's not easy to talk about this, right? Because it's, as a feminine, and it came on the side of the divine feminines for whatever reason, but it's like we all have that within us, right? That more vulnerable side of us, right? And we come here on Earth where there's just so much violence, there's so much division, there's so much fear, there's so much negativity, right? And we're like, it's easy to lose track of, to lose yourself in this identification with being a good person or on the good side, or being the victim, it's playing the wrong game. It's fighting the wrong battles, basically. It's just investing more into the old. I'm being guided to the Challenger. This is interesting. Okay, where are the divine masculines at? The Innovator, interesting. So you see, the divine masculines, divine masculine collective. Okay, the leaders of the new Earth. I keep getting the Challenger and the Priest. The Challenger. Okay, divine masculines are actually going through major challenges in their life right now, is what I'm hearing. They're receiving a lot of karma. And by the divine masculine collective, it's not just the twin flame collective, but also just everyone who identified as a leader of the new Earth, as a wayshower. Those of you who resonate with the 144 frequency. But besides the spiritual labels, I feel like this is definitely talking more about the masculine, the collective masculine energy. You could resonate it for your own internal masculine. It's a very challenging time, especially for those who have been very tied to the old Earth structures, to everything karmic, everything codependent. this is going to challenge. I'm hearing this next month is really going to challenge their perception of reality, their outlook on life. 2 of Cups in the reverse. This is like every single codependent tie that is just going to be severed. Right. Okay. So I want to see what is the energy. Yeah, I'm getting for divine feminine is this energy of empowerment, like just getting out of this empowered state. I wanna say it, and solidifying your inner foundation, solidifying your inner power. It's about authentic power, not external power. Okay. What is this shift into Pluto? Is this okay? What is the energy that divine feminines are entering with in the new age of Aquarius? 10 of Cups, we like that. What is the energy that the divine feminines are entering with? High Priestess in the reverse. Oh, High Priestess in the reverse. Seven of Wands. Boundaries. Oh, I mean, yeah, boundaries with the world. High Priestess in the reverse, 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm getting this. This is something that I've personally been feeling as well. It's like it's not emotionally attached. Although it kind of is. It's like divine feminines are really right now are really perceiving like it's you see it's judgment. It's like they're looking at their own judgments about reality, and they are like okay, they're really seeing the difference right now between like emotions in terms of like fear, in terms of like Nine of Wands. This could also be like past, like PTSD, right? It's like we're not operating from trauma, from emotional trauma that has maybe clouded our vision, our intuition, our ability to connect with the divine. It's like our judgment right now, it's very accurate because we're not looking at things from a wishful thinking. Like I'm getting such a beautiful grounded energy from the divine feminines, like especially with this 4 of Wands. I feel like with this full moon, there was another message that was coming through as well. Is this illusions, like everything that is illusion around like what actually is love versus codependency versus Like we're really, really, really tuning into the energy of truth, into the frequency of truth with this age of Aquarius. By the way, okay, Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Aquarian energy, Aquarius is it's not a sentimental vibe at all. The Aquarian energy is the revolutionary, it's the innovator, but it's also very blunt and it's like to the point, right? I feel like divine feminines, that's exactly what they are embodying right now, coming into the age of Aquarius, is like no longer wishful thinking, not perceiving reality through the lenses of past emotions, past nothing. It's like clear, accurate judgment and clear assessment of reality and setting boundaries with everything that is with everything that it's like tries to enter in conflict with our inner truth. Whoa, the feminists are like in warrior mode right now. Like I really feel, but not like in warrior mode as in we're fighting the dark forces, which like that's no longer needed, but in a way where it's like we are fiercely protecting our truth. We're fiercely protecting our truth. Oh, you see, I feel like the divine masculines, the divine masculines are also going to, you know, their perception of what a true feminine, what feminine energy is. what I what I'm getting is that it's like it's a challenge for the divine masculine to not deal with a damsel in distress, because it's like, what was my role in this? But it's like um their perception of what a feminine was just very, very, very uh distorted, okay, because they have been in contact with distorted feminine energy, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So right now I feel like all these connections in the past that have been karmic associations with people that were keeping them tiny, keeping them small, keeping them from expanding into who they are, these are going to be very blunt in their face. And there's like a very new dynamic that is being created as I'm looking at this. It's two people being in their power and coming together to create. Okay, it's not two disempowered people feeding off each other and creating illusions out into the world, or putting on a mask and a fancy image and parade around to impress the world. That's not what we're doing here. It's like the Valentians are stepping into their power as well. With this full moon in Taurus, and let's see what is the energy that is the Tower. Duh, it's like the old structures that are falling. Queen of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles last time as well for them. Six of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is the energy, the impulsive energy that I was feeling. We're not going to keep it. Six of Swords in the reverse. I want to see what this Six of Swords in the reverse is like. It's like they don't want to walk away from the old. Like, okay, there are some divine masculines who are still holding on to the old. And this tower is going to be a very sudden change for them. I love the message that came for the divine feminines. I like the divine message. It's like I'm getting irritated when I turn into their energies, because like I kind of feel like it's been going around in circles for quite some time. Like I posted in the community tab, it's like there are things that I've been quote unquote burning the masculines like a while ago, like 4 months ago, and it's like they're being hit with it now, and it's why am I even channeling? There's been a message as well. Like I feel like the divine feminines with the high priestess in the reverse is like having been disrespected for your high priestessness, right? For your it's like not being seen as the oracle. That's how we build the new earth. It's our connection to source that builds the new earth, not the ego, not our judgment. Because our own judgment is not accurate. We're freaking humans, right? To even be able to read cards, like I had to build so much strength in my intuition and train it over years and years and years and years, and do so much work within myself to understand that I'm giving an accurate prediction to a person, right? I would not charge for like illusions or lies or none of that. It's an ongoing process. It's an ongoing journey, right? And I feel like the divine feminists have reached this point where they're like, because even in their own connection and emotional journey, like we talk about the twin flame journey. Okay, it's not a romantic connection, and I don't feel like we should look at it this way. It's twins are more like a brotherly love, right? That's personally what I'm feeling. And no one, I share that I'm not going to channel for twin flames energy because I no longer feel like, I feel like it's been a journey and it served us during ascension, but there has come a point in time, there has come a point in our collective journey where it's actually hindering our growth. Okay, these labels, these projections and back and forth dynamic, right? I feel like it's hindering now. Now, am I still a twin flame? Do I still have a dumbass twin flame wandering around this planet? Yes, and I will still have for until the end of my incarnation. But it's like it has served the purpose of ascension, okay? And whatever they have learned from this journey, that's their own individual journey as well. But there are so many divine masculines right now that are really holding on to the old. Okay, what's this challenger? And we're going to wrap this up. Just want to do a quick message to let you guys know that the next months are going to be quite going to be crickets on here. I'm going to focus on very different things. Join my newsletter if you want to be updated. Keep being updated with ascension updates. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh yeah, it's divine justice. I'm so annoyed by this energy. Like my human self is like getting very annoyed because it's Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is like divine masculines are not putting in the work. And I'm not generalizing, but it's like the large majority is like they're not putting in the work. I'm getting a lazy energy. It's like they're not confronting the things that they just like they know that they're supposed to like end or do, or they know the right thing. They're not done, but but they're procrastinating. They're just not doing it. Um, which is gonna cause a tower. Um, what is this justice? The Emperor. Ace of Pentacles. So the Emperor came through in the reverse. Yeah, Divine Masculines. um, I mean, I'm not the ordinary tarot reader who's like gonna show up with crystals and I don't know what else and throw a bunch of the spiritual lingo. Is like you get what you get. But I am channeling divine guidance. So the Emperor and Justice. Divine masculines are the embodiment of divine justice. This is what the Emperor is all about. You, divine masculines, are here to be leaders, to channel divine guidance. You have to embody righteousness, the energy of ascended masters like Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, like um ascended ascended masters like Jesus. This is who you are. This is what you came here. So you gotta embody divine justice, meaning you gotta do the right thing. And procrastinating doing the right thing, it's gonna cause a lot of tower moments, which we know that are sudden changes. It's like um I'm getting this energy of like divine masculines, be proactive, okay? It's about being proactive in, you are getting the, what is right, what is just, okay? Maybe in the past you have had your vision, you have been in illusions, you have seen reality inverted, okay? You have not seen, you have been seeing through rose-colored glasses. And for some reason, that's what I'm getting from this energy. It's like, you haven't seen the truth. You have been trying to look at the good in people, but you have not seen the truth about people. Now you do. Now you see the justice, okay? But I'm feeling like it's this message with the Emperor. It's like it's up to you to make that justice in the in tangible terms. Like you got to be proactive in taking action based on that justice, like doing what's just, doing what's right. Queen of Pentacles, it's like it's about real tangible action. It's Pentacles, it's what is tangible. um yeah, it's this message is very, very clear, but it's also very like I'm also getting it's divine feminists are no longer like mummying around. Queen of Cups in the river. So the divine feminists are no longer like mummying around. When I channel the message, it's like, well, that's it. They got it. So I'm no longer gonna, go around in circles. It's like they're an emperor, okay? Queen of Cups. She's like the nurturer, like mother energy, loving energy. It's like, no, you're an emperor. So you know what to do. You know what you gotta do. You may have been using or not, you may have been using guidance from divine feminine or from her energy, or like using her energy to to empower yourself, we have allowed for a while, but no longer. Which I kind of feel like this is like divine feminine taking back her uh, guidance and wisdom. Um, but it's like it's no longer mumming around. It's like doing what's right, being an emperor, right? Um, that's the kind of masculine energy that we expect, right? Um, and we talk about the divine feminine being this loving presence, this nurture, this compassionate space, and I can, I can feel that a lot of the masculines have, in a way, that have felt entitled to the divine feminine being a certain way for them, even when they were not in their emperor energy, which is not the case. Like, it no, that space is reserved for those who are embodying this energy. So a lot of the divine feminines, they show up today with a very, like, in a very masculine way, because we had to be that for such a long time, right? We had to put our boundaries up. We had to, like, deal with nonsense. It's not just only online. I mean, it's everywhere. We had to freaking fight. And we may have felt like we, at some point we were like reaching out for help, like for like rescuer externally in some external emperor, but we had to become it. And the divine masculines had to stop reaching for a guide, like reaching for a connection to source, reaching for emotional nurturing externally. Like, this is why right now it's reversed, even from the divine feminine, because um they gotta build that space within themselves. And that's what it is. um they're connecting with source energy, with love from source. And everything else that has felt codependent, even like addictions, is like, in a way, it's like reaching externally to fill a void that can only be filled with God's love, with divine love. But it's a good sign that the emperor is here. I was kind of losing hope in the the masculines lately. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And um although it is still going to be challenging for those who are uh just not walking away, not releasing old attachments. Right. Let me get a let me get an outcome. Let me get a connection energy. Like, what is the energy that we as a collective, like as a whole, we embody entering into a lot of cups, into the age of Aquarius. You got the Empress. You have fucking Ten of Pentacles. Legacy. This is my New Earth card. I mean, not the New Earth card, but it's like New Earth Legacy card. Ten of Pentacles. In the physical. Well, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen often. Let's get an archetype for the collective as well, just because I'm warming up to this energy. Ten of Pentacles, this is legacy. This is, I'm getting like, we gotta stop. In the past, this is also a reason why I just like, I want to start building like very close, intimate space, because not everyone will get us. And it's like, there's a lot of nonsense energy that we gotta put boundaries with, in the online world, but also outside. And it's like, it's noise, it's outside noise that is preventing us from focusing on our legacy, our visions, and to build it. And it's annoying. So that's why I'm trying to create a space where we can focus on that. So let's see, what is the archetype that we as a whole, the Earth Visionaries, are embodying? The hero. Let me shuffle again, because it kind of came in the reverse. What is the energy? What is the archetype that we are embodying for this New York legacy? I don't think there could have been a better card. Not even 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. The Sage. Interesting. And we're going to write this up. The Mother. Your Mother Earth. Well, it's the energy of the Divine Feminine. It's the energy of the Divine Feminine that has not been felt. This is it. Okay. The energy of the Divine Feminine that has not been allowed on planet Earth. That's what we embody, both masculine and feminine. And we build the new Earth from that place of unconditional love. This is also unconditional love, oneness, the frequency of unconditional love, right? The love of a mother. But everything that we build has to come from that place. So if these masculine emperors do not embody that energy first, if they don't heal, Queen of Pentacles, if they don't heal their inner feminine, meaning their heart, their emotions, and all that, they're not going to be able to create their New Earth legacy from that place, because it's our frequency that we put into our creations. When we do not rely on external nothing, our creations become, we are vehicles for, the energies that we channel, and we then package onto the world, we deliver. They are, our own judgment and our own programming can get in the way, right? So this is exactly the message that was coming through for the Divine Feminines, is like, we're all embodying accurate feminine intuition, feminine perception, meaning not blurred by emotional trauma, by emotional sensitivity, not blurred by judgment or ego. And it's like channeling source. And so the Divine Masculines have to learn how to be leaders, but not from their ego, not from the judgment. And there's also like, this is legacy, meaning it's like you can't build something just with yourself, right? This was, in the old Earth, there is this energy of encouraging individualism, right? It's the cult of personalities, oh, I'm self-made. That's like utter nonsense. Like, have you birthed yourself into this world? It's like, it's, I don't have the words. It's just not accurate. Okay. This is different. This is community. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. It's like we're building solid communities that are all glued with love, with the energy of love. That's why you see like mothers are the glue of the family, right? Is their love that keeps the family together. And these four of wands, this is the kind of stability that you're going to see into the world. Because, to go back to that example of, division and nonsense, and it's like, no, the reason why you're here is, to get guidance, to it's because of the love that I'm putting on this channel and the service that I'm here to bring, right? It's not because, I'm bringing some opinion and you have to agree and you have to see the world the same way I see it. It's like, no, by no means. I believe that um this is what I'm put here on this planet to do. It's like building communities that are like, the glue is love, and that is what's going to make them stable, right? In the past, the foundations, tower, the foundations have been built on fear, on scarcity, on survival, on illusions, codependency, right? Codependency is like an emotional trauma bond, right? Actual love is like a soul tie that is solid. It cannot be, it cannot be severed. You can tie, connections with codependent connections, karmic connections, energetic connections, but soul connections is just, they are aligned with the frequency of truth. It's, I mean, you can run away, you can be this avoidant masculine that's, trying to run away from the truth, meaning trying to run away from themselves. But it's like, it's, in the end, it's God. It's being more, it's like being less driven. It's like being less driven. Justice is also my God card, and this is ego. Okay, so you make your own judgment. Okay, it's like judgment in the reverse, justice. Okay, God is in the driver's seat right now. And we, as humans here, we carry all these filters around us that are not allowing us to perceive accurately, unless you truly channel guidance and wisdom and you keep connecting with God, real God, with source, not with the religious God, and keep you disempowered and playing a victim. And it's just, no, it's source energy, truth, frequency of truth. That's the God card. It's like the most high. Okay, even when we channel like advanced being, it's like God is even higher. God is higher than the Sirius. God is higher than the ascended masters, right? So that's what we need to do. Right. This is such a beautiful message. And in the end, I'm grateful that I showed up, because in order for divine feminists to really embody this mother energy, is really by looking at their own perception of victimhood, I want to say. And it's like, where are you still trying to be rescued in your life? Where is your foundation still not solid and glued with love, with your own love, with your own, higher love? And divine masculines are going to be challenged to allow this unconditional love in their life, in their frequency and not try to seek it in codependent external connections and relationships and addictions, and something external is like they gotta go to source, they gotta go to, to the mother source. I don't know if that's a word, but it's like the mother sheep. Okay, because that's how we build our legacy. Once you do that, and you cut all your, there's been a message that was channeled through, like from a while ago, from a couple of years ago, is that when we are moving into the new earth, it's in order to be an emperor, it's like an emperor doesn't have codependent ties, because like he's the emperor, he is the one that is he's the master. Okay, so you gotta look at your life 360, and you gotta really look at this. Where are you not being an emperor in your life? Where are you procrastinating? Because God is watching, because God is seeing everything, right? It's we cannot be a spoiled teenager with God, right? God is seeing everything. We're no longer like showing up in the world one way and then behind the scenes just being someone completely different, right? This is the age of light. Nothing is hidden. All the shadows are up in the air. All the shadows are exposed. So we gotta walk away from illusions. Everything that was an illusion of love, right? Because everything that is not the highest love, it's an illusion. That's the highest truth that there is. And with that, I hope this message resonated. As usual, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys sometime soon, somewhere. Enjoy this transition into the age of Aquarius, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.